Somebody do a recap.
We almost died.
I fought a fucking horse. It was glorious.
You did fight a horse. You knocked a horse over.
I
Yeah,
sure
that's
did.
right. Some
Shrug
Skeletron,
all of the things.
Yeah.
evil skeletons, in fact.
Yeah. I guess recap doesn't take very long.
And they're rude ass horses.
You killed
They
some
kept hurting us.
skeletons and some skeletal horses that almost killed you.
That is accurate. I did not almost die. You guys almost died.
Yes. You entered the temple, and one of the skeletons introduced him. One of the skeletons riding a skeletal horse introduced himself as Garros.
Garrosh Hellscream?
Yeah, fuck that Garros guy.
And he motioned to his sides and introduced Vuk and his other compatriots.
Other rude asshole friends.
Other rude assholes, yes.
Yeah, they were not nice.
They
I
sure
thought they
were.
were going to be our friends.
Yeah, he
I thought they might be
introduced
since they bothered to introduce themselves to us, but that was not
Yeah.
the case.
Vuk, Yor, and Khan.
They just wanted us to know who kicked our asses. Almost.
Normally
Yeah.
it goes the other way around, where like I'm not going to bother to introduce myself because I'm just going to kill you, and they're like, we're going to introduce ourselves before we murder you.
So you came inside the temple with Godwin, who decided to tag along.
Oh yeah.
I did.
Eventually, he decided to fight with us too.
Eventually, yeah.
So my
He didn't fight very well, but he healed all right. And then, yeah, the door shut behind you. You fought some skeletons. The door did not open up behind you, but some stairs descended from the ceiling to go up.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Oh my goodness.
Just out of curiosity, did you plan on? Are you supposed to still be on the kobolds or back screen, or were you going to put us to the game screen?
We're on the game screen.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm looking at Twitch and it has not changed for me, but maybe that's just me.
Refresh your Twitch.
I did.
Is it showing you the videos instead of
No, it's
the
actually
live show?
it's actually showing me the defenders of Kobold are back for some reason.
Hmm.
If that's not the case, then I don't know. I'll futz around with it. Maybe I just need to clear my cookies or something. Because I heard the audio, but yeah.
Whenever I try and watch our stream, it always tries to default me to the most recent video instead of showing our live stream. So
Weird. Okay, I'll futz with it for a second. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't being stupid, but I probably am.
very conveniently, the mute thing on my TV moves, bounces around and shit.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah,
Anyway, so we fought some skeletons.
Yeah, fought some skeletons. You heard a when stairs descended from the ceiling.
Classic Zelda. Some shit happened somewhere else in the temple.
Yeah, you hear shifting stone on stone noises.
Du-du-du-du-du.
But yeah, that's where you are now. And a few heals after the fight went around, and everybody's back up to full health, I believe.
Yes.
And I
don't remember.
can actually see your character sheets now on D&D Beyond, so that's good.
How you do that?
I was assuming that Chuck gave me rights to do that.
Ah,
Some sort of crazy science.
Yeah. Anywho's. You're
Sorry,
all...
I had to click away from the audio for a second. As soon as I picked Eddie up, he farted, and it was horrible.
Oh,
I imagine so.
Anyway, sorry to disrupt. Continue on. We're all
You're all standing there with this spiral staircase that just descended to the ground that seems to lead up into the ceiling above you. And yeah,
I'm ready to fucking go.
and are you gonna drag Francis along with you out of his corner of pee?
Oh, he's our goblin friend. Yeah.
Yeah, our
I
goblin.
presume he's still bound, right?
Yeah,
I don't remember where I left him.
When you guys came into the temple, he like ran off into the nearest corner and hid. And after the fight, you realized that he peed himself.
Righteously so.
What's the floor of this place made of? Is it sand?
Stone. It's like gray
Okay, never mind.
stone.
Yeah, I snatch him up by the back of the shirt and hold him out at arm's length so I don't get any pee-pee drippage on me. And then I'm ready to go up the stairs. Francis bravely, not Francis. Is his name Francis?
No, I thought it was something else.
It's Francis.
It was.
It's Francis.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, Francis.
The other one was Steve.
Bravely leading the way.
But you guys left him
Like
with.
bravely leading the way.
Yeah.
Oh, we acquired another goblin.
Yeah, you guys left.
He was the friendly goblin.
Yeah. You left him with
And
Godric.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
We left the good goblin behind and kept the shitty goblin for some reason.
Yeah. I am reforming him.
I remember.
He's reforming him.
He's going to be
Okay.
our friend.
Well,
And friend.
if you go up the stairs, I accidentally started the stream with the second floor instead of the first. This is what the second floor looks like, guys.
I would have never known. It looks like the first floor on what I'm seeing.
But as you all get to the top of the stairs, you don't see anything right off the bat, but then you hear somebody shout, Voth, from your side, and the room goes like pitch black, like a magic type of blackness that you can't see through.
I know that language.
Yeah. And the
Yeah, I know how to respond too. It's what do you want?
Wait a second.
but
All right, sorry to interrupt, Chris. Keep going.
you hear another one of those, and you hear a shout that's behind you guys now. Just the same noise. He says, Voth! And
fight the dragon priest.
Suddenly the the light comes back. You can see again. And if you turn around, there's a couple of skeletons again. And in between them this time is a skeleton minotaur.
Just to be sure, did we rest on the last floor?
We short rested, I think, yeah.
Yeah, you guys got all your health back. Yeah.
Okay. We definitely should have. Yeah, that's right. We did a short rest. Okay.
That's fair.
No. But you turn around and you see a minotaur skeleton and two more skeletons. And the minotaur says to you guys, Champions, when you first entered this place and Garros told you that you would die here, that was not a threat. He was merely stating a fact. You must accept this. And then he drags the giant axe that he has with him. That's
Very fire.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right, sorry. I just before we get into combat, if he's gonna be all like that, then I'm gonna go ahead and get this done right now before it's too
Trap my
late.
stone.
Yeah, he starts to drag the axe up to hold it in his second hand, so he's holding it with two hands. And the head of the axe is like stone, and it's more of a blunt weapon, so it's more of a like a hammer in the shape of an axe.
Oh shit.
So,
And
real
it
quick,
makes like a grinding stone on stone noise similar to the doors that have been opening and closing.
that dick. As what's your face? I forgot our characters' names.
Dalcom.
Thalcom. As Thalcom is getting ready to cast his Fairy Fighter, Frank also has an action he'll be completing during this time.
Okay. What's the action
So I'll
Frank's
let you-
taking?
I'm throwing Steve at him.
You're throwing Francis at him?
Francis. I'm throwing Francis at him.
Poor goblin. He's not gonna get reformed like that.
He's
Yeah, we gotta teach him
contributing.
somehow.
He's gonna get reformed
help with
into
the last
brown
Oh
mush.
shit. Everything broke.
No, that's just me being silly.
He's gonna get reformed into mush. Yeah, Fairy Fire. They need to make dex saves, and unfortunately, it's a very low save of 13 that they need to beat. But hopefully, Minotaurs aren't very dexterous.
Okay.
We about to find out.
I hope that none of them are very dexterous, because it's my last spell. So
I can tell you that. Well, no, I can't. I'm not going to reveal stuff.
that's fine.
I've done that by accident a couple times already. I don't.
He auto passes a save of 13 with a big old fuck you.
The Minotaur skeleton, and they're actually close enough together. What's the range like the?
It's 60-foot range and a 20-foot square.
Oh yeah, they would all get hit.
Talk shit, get hit.
That's right.
The Minotaur fails.
Good.
Well, they forgot to introduce themselves.
That's fine.
That's fine. They can continue at their leisure now.
No, that's fine. That'll.
They about to die.
And one of the skeletons seems to like not even notice that you did it.
But does he not notice and illuminate, or not notice and not illuminate?
He not notices and doesn't illuminate.
Oh,
It's the worst possible combination.
indeed. That's not what I wanted to hear.
But the centaur thingy got.
Actually, both of the skeletons did not illuminate.
Oh,
That's
well,
all right. The one I'm throwing Francis at did. So
The
that'll give me advantage on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Minotaur did.
You could throw Francis with advantage. I hope you get a crit. Because I want somebody to come up with a good explanation for what that's going to look like.
There we go.
It's time. It's time for me to throw Francis.
Crit with your improvised goblin weapon.
You're throwing
Francis.
Francis.
Has been practicing his biting.
Say that again, Chris.
Are you throwing Francis?
He
Yeah.
better let Francis know that he needs to start doing this, and then like a little bit of ang, and then it's all up to him if he lives or dies.
So I got
Speedball special.
Speedball special with Francis. I'm presuming I don't have proficiency with Thrown Goblin, so I only applied my strength modifier. But with advantage, my highest was a 15. At the centaur in the middle.
Okay.
I hope that's good enough, just for comedic purposes.
It's going to be funny if we miss or hit, but
Yeah.
Your strength check was a 15.
yeah, to throw Francis at that centaur.
I'd say you can throw him at the Minotaur. Yeah.
Minotaur.
The Minotaur.
Do I hit him?
The second roll was your to hit.
No. I just presume that I can throw him. He's small enough to be
Oh yeah, that's
within my
okay.
throw
That's
strength
fine.
range. So yeah, that's my attack.
Yeah, that hits
Treating
actually.
Francis as a thrown weapon. Yes.
How much does a goblin weigh? I feel like I would take that into account for how much damage it does.
Maybe like 35 pounds.
Yeah. Okay.
You could do I don't know how you could do like a D4 for every 10 pounds, or improvised thrown weapon I think is 1D4, but it's considering that to be a
Yeah, like a butter knife or something.
right.
We'll just do roll 3d4. Let's go with that. Go ahead and add your strength modifier.
Oh shit. That's going to be 9 damage.
Okay.
Does Francis take that damage back? Or yeah, does Francis take that damage back?
Francis now dead.
Yeah, you throw Francis and he like smacks into like face and sternum of this Minotaur simultaneously. The Minotaur's definitely caught off guard, like, and kind of disgusted that you threw a goblin at him despite being an undead.
A pea-covered goblin.
A pea-covered goblin. But yeah, Francis smacks him and he kind of brushes it off a little. But Francis is now lying on the ground in front of him, and that's it. Yeah. He does not seem to be moving.
He's prone. It was his only defense.
We tried so
I
hard.
will avenge him.
My Grabthar's hammer.
Okay.
My Grabthar's hammer. You shall be avenged.
By
What
Grabthar's
was-
hammer. What a savings!
What a deal!
What was the effect
Actually, I
of
guess I
fairy
need to-
fire there on his fail? He's just glowing?
Yeah, he's glowing, like a little 10-foot radius of light. And
What color is
You
that?
guys get advantage now? Is that
everybody gets advantage.
Okay.
We can see the shit out of them.
We can see him
Alright.
so
That's a
well.
new attack.
so? Now there's 2 skeletons and a glowing pink Minotaur
Two
skeleton.
skeletons and a minotaur. Where it's at?
But now it's initiative time.
Yes.
What's my bonus? It's all covered in cheese.
Is this keyboard not doing the thing?
Oh shit, I did good.
Oh shit, I did not do good.
My hangout seems
Oh.
to be very hard.
Didn't.
Oh, it's magic.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Oh well.
And a roll for Godwin. Oh. He's decided not to change his precedent.
Yeah, me either, apparently. 7. Ooh.
I got a 19.
Oh shit, I rolled a 1 and got 5 total. I just noticed that.
With a 1, you almost still better
noticed
than I
that.
did.
Falcon got a 7. And now for the enemies.
I definitely think we should fight this horse dude first.
The Minotaur
I
Tower?
The cow dude.
Are the stairways down? Is that still open?
No. If like when you turned around to look, like the stairs would have been behind you, and that grinding stone on stone sound before the lights turned back on was the staircase closing.
Okay.
Oh my god, April hosted us.
Oh dang!
Oh snap!
Thanks.
Goddamn.
Hooray!
I have
Acrylic.
3 monitors, and I feel like I need more.
You do.
You should get like 3 more above the 3 you currently have.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I run D&D online for people, I have 7. 2 of those are 50 inches.
That is a good point, actually. If I made my my 4K TV one of the monitors, I would essentially have 6 monitors.
You would be getting close. Anyway, is it Frank's turn yet?
I am using a monitor and my 50-inch TV, so.
I am using 2 laptops.
And a microphone.
And a microphone.
2 laptops and a
Where it at?
microphone.
Where it at? It's right here.
That'll never get old except when it does,
Yeah.
which will be never.
Alright. Oh, jeez.
How far is I from the centaur dude? What is a centaur? I keep saying that.
Centaur tar?
Minotaur is a horse person.
Oh, we're fighting a horse person,
We're
not a
fighting-
horse person.
No,
You're
Are we doing
you're
centaur
fighting
or
a cow person.
A
Minotaur.
Minotaur tar.
head of a
Uh,
bull.
Minotaur is a
fighting
cow
a
person,
cow
Centaur
person. What
is
did I
a horse
say?
person.
You said centaur.
Centaur. All right. I just got, horses are shitty on my brain. So
Yeah.
they're what I naturally want to fight. They are Frank's natural enemy.
Okay.
Anything that has to do with horse.
Yeah, horse is not about. Frank is not about them horses. I got that backwards.
The Minotaur
horse.
tar.
Horses are scary, man. I get you.
Did you know that horses reproduce by hiding their eggs in regular chicken nests?
Somehow I don't think.
Anyways, yeah, it is Frank. Frank goes first.
All right. How far am I from myself to the cow dude?
Well, this room is. You came up over here. Minotaur dude's over here. I know you can't see it. I'm just talking to myself.
We can't see your cursor though.
So you're about 25 feet from him. And you can disregard the staircase because it's just solid floor right now.
I walk up to cow dude. I rage along my way. I get super angry. And I just fucking grab him.
You try to grab cow dude. I should mention he's like 9 feet tall.
That's fine. I can grapple someone as long as they are not more than one size larger than I am. So as long as he's not huge, he's in my grabbing range, and I'm gonna fucking grab him.
Yeah, he's just large. So.
All right. And I have advantage on this since I am in my rage.
You gotta get him with your special hands.
Opposed strength check here.
Yep.
Oh, you're probably gonna grab him.
Non-natural 20.
And he rolled a natural 1. So
that
I believe you have grabbed
it's
him.
almost as though he wanted you to grab him.
Oh shit!
I've got him. I've got him fucking bear hugged. Parnell, you can't have that cat down there. I will die tomorrow. Friday.
To Friday.
Anyway, I got that dude in a fucking fucking bear hug to cow hug. That guy is got.
You got
And I'm
him.
gonna call out. Attack the bovine! As I just fucking hug him. And then I use. Hang on a second. I need to double check. Okay. That's all I got. My turn is complete. I have raged and I have grabbed this dude so hard.
Alright. And then it is Skeleton's turn. He's going to go.
I used the power of alchemy to turn the cat into a beer.
That is fucking awesome, dude. We are about to have a beer surplus in this world.
Transfiguration.
Just don't get your mom.
Here's the important question: can you switch it back?
Well, that'd be
No,
a waste.
why would you do that?
You don't want a
Because-
cat in your belly.
Well, that'd be
No,
terrible.
it's the perfect bar trick. Want to see me drink this cat?
Okay, so skeleton dude's gonna fire an arrow at Starbear.
Oh shit. My initiative or AC is 15.
He actually did fire it at Starbear. I was just saying that as a joke, cause
Oh, okay.
Guess it's
but
the right thing to do. If he actually did it
he
anyway.
is actually firing at you.
Is he firing his lasers?
You say your AC's what?
15. I guess. That doesn't seem right, but whatever.
He hits.
Alright. How
All
much
right,
damage
all right,
does
all
it deal?
right.
It deals 6.
That's many.
That's
Almost as
3 more
many
than
as
9.
7. The Starbear. It is now Hobbs' turn.
All right, see if I got this right.
Dan, you get that thing I sent you?
Maybe?
So does the 12 hit?
Let me check.
Who are you trying to hit?
Yes, I did.
The Minotaur.
The Minotaur. While he is grappled, a 12 will hit.
Okay, so if I'm doing this correctly, I am going to use a key point to do a bonus action. I'm going to hit him with Flurry of Blows, which gives me another unarmed strike.
Okay.
So I just roll it once, or how many times?
Flurry of blows.
Well, I mean, because we have advantage, do I just roll once for damage?
Oh, no, you just roll once for. If you had advantage, you would roll twice for attack.
Okay.
But the way I'm doing, I guess I should explain that. The way I'm doing, like when someone's grappled, it just takes their extra AC away. So as long as you get like above a 10 while someone's grappled, you hit them.
Okay.
But
am I gonna get-
if you roll super low, there's a chance that you'll hit whoever's grappling them.
So does that 5 become 10 since it's 2 hits?
No, just roll 2 hits. Roll damage the second time for flurry of blows. 12.
I seem to like that number.
Okay. Now it is Minotaur's turn.
That fucking dude.
was
I gotta
really
roll
hoping
some
that we
dice.
could get him beat up ahead of this.
And he is going to make a strength check to try and break your grapple.
And I get to do an opposing athletics check to prevent him from doing that. And since I'm raging, I have advantage.
Oh,
Fucking
snap.
Christ. I did not roll as well as I wanted to. I only got a 15 as my high.
He breaks out. He says, I am Sauron, and I will not be controlled.
I'm gonna hug that fucker on my next turn.
And then he shouts, Vedic!
He keeps saying that word, and I think it's not appropriate.
No,
I don't think it means what he thinks it means.
the word he said earlier was Voth.
I think we're gonna get demonetized for that.
Oops.
Pouring some whiskey. Perfect.
That takes action away, doesn't it? Break
Sure does.
Break into
He can't
grapple.
fight me. He's been depowered.
Alright. So that will bring it around. Yeah, he breaks your grapple, says Varric, and then brings the stone axe all the way up to his hand, and he's now holding it in two hands. And that makes it freaking Varith's turn. Ooh.
Why must I insist on rolling so low?
Hmm?
My initiative. I'm just questioning why I have to be so bad at it.
Oh, you're testing?
No, I'm preparing my turn, assuming I get one.
Yeah.
Eventually.
You'll get a turn eventually. Soon as I...
It can only consist of literally one thing at this point, so...
Soon as I remember what focused attention is, we'll continue.
You want me to look it up?
The other the other skeleton. No. I was taking a jab at myself for hesitating.
Shit.
The other skeleton fires his bow at... He doesn't fire his bow. He's gonna take a swing at Frank.
Of course he is, that dick. AC's 15.
AC is 15. He just makes it. And he deals 5 of the damages.
I take half, round it down. 23 out of 25.
Alright. Whoa.
What was that?
Don't
Got it.
worry.
That brings it to Falcom.
I'm gonna get some shillelagh on because I can cast it for free. And I'm gonna try and attack the Minotaur.
Miniature.
Jesus. I'm not going to attack the Minotaur.
Advantage.
Oh, that's right.
He's
Thank God.
very fired.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Didn't help much.
It helped one.
Helped by one.
Help by one, but one
don't
was
know.
not enough.
No, I don't think I've actually like landed very many hits with my melee attacks.
It is Sex Starbear's turn.
Oh
that-
shit.
The Google Dice Roller does not love me.
The Google die.
I'm gonna stab him in the face. Oh, the Minotaur, the cow dude. I'm gonna stab him in the face.
Stab the cow dude in the face hole.
I hope
With
you're-
advantage. You
didn't even add
don't
your
get a
modifier.
modifier?
I forgot my modifier.
He
Oh.
doesn't need it.
I rolled the same thing both times, so
Nice.
22 either way.
Alright, well that definitely hits.
Oh, thank God. Let's see.
Ah, sorry, 22 misses.
8 plus 4.
22 twice is a miss. 22 by itself might have been fine.
And I'm sneak attacking because I have advantage. And that means I can sneak attack.
You sneaky bastard.
So 15 damages. the cow man?
15 damage to the undead cowman. Holy crap. You guys are laying into this dude.
You know, I don't like horses, but I don't respect cows.
That's
Just
a very
saying.
good point.
I eat you all the time. No.
I would have to agree with him here. With Frank.
So is that goodbye horses?
Actually,
Yeah, exactly.
this brings it to Godwin.
I would have been much more happy with the little mushroom samba rather than goodbye hush horses, but
Goodbye.
Goodbye. God damn it. This fucking...
Chris, you can't cuss on the stream. It's against the rules.
I'm so fucking sorry.
Yeah, that's fucking right. You
Oh, here we go.
dirty, poopy head.
Sorry, I'm still getting used to the new D&D Beyond layout. There we go. It is nice that there's an actions page, though, so you know straight up exactly what you're supposed to do with attacks and such.
Yeah.
Godwin's gonna run up to the Minotaur as well, since he is without a doubt the largest looking threat. That is a hit by Godwin.
Good job.
His first hit. Oh man. And he does 9 damage.
Oh shit. Who is Godwin hitting?
The Minotaur again.
Good job, Godwin.
You did it.
And now the Minotaur is looking a little rough.
You're
yeah,
a good
fuck
boy.
that guy.
And that will bring the initiative back around to... Oh. Yeah, Saren shouted Vethic, and the red crystal on his chest glowed. and the ground beneath his feet starts to shake.
Does this activate all red crystals? This command he gave. I have a red crystal.
No. You guys would know, being from the Adventurer's Temple, that when you imbue a crystal with power, you give it a word that activates it, and you can also choose who has the capability to activate it. And the red crystal that you guys have also doesn't have anything imbued in it. But who's up next to him right now? Frank and Starbear?
Yes.
I believe technically
Hobbs is too.
well.
Oh, you try it. Yeah. You guys all
Everybody.
meleeed him. Yeah.
Mhm.
Y'all need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, good. It's something I'm not good at. Let's see if I can get a 3 on it, since that will continue my trend of rolling 1 and 2.
Mine's a 17.
Oh boy.
I got a 19.
I got a 21.
Nice.
So you guys basically just feel like a tiny vibration in the floor. Now let's see what Hobbs rolls. Yeah. You all basically just feel like the floor sort of vibrated a little bit after his crystal glowed, and you just find yourselves kind of shrugging, like, what was that supposed to do?
I hope he feels really disappointed in his own abilities after this.
We should all say, ha! Did you fart?
Ha!
Haha.
Yeah. But that brings it back to Frank. He does look disappointed. Saren looks visibly disappointed.
God, what am I gonna do? I either have to hug this guy again or I have to hit this guy again. But he's got fairy fire on him still, so I think I might just hit him again
Yeah.
rather than trying to hug him.
I think just waylaying on him is our best bet.
Yeah, so I'll have advantage. So my first attack roll is a 19. Second attack roll is a 7. So I'm going with a 19 versus AC.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then I also have my Hujima What's It ability, my feet, that I'm going to use for my damage roll.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm fucking cool.
You gotta take your shoes off and get him with your feet.
Yep. I'll fucking go La Chancla on his ass.
Sorry, what?
Alright, so my first damage roll is an 8. My second damage roll +3. Fucking shit.
Well done.
8 damage.
Okay. That's 8 damage total, or just...
Total.
Okay.
Even with getting to re-roll the damage, I got 8 on both fucking rolls.
You deal 8 damage to Saren.
Wildly disappointed in that.
And he looks like, if you could hear his thoughts, they would be, ow.
I can handle that.
Now it is Skeleton's turn. Skeleton does not hit.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Sad.
Fuck that guy and the horse he rode in on.
That's right. It was probably the one that we killed downstairs.
I hope so.
And that brings it to Hops.
Did you guys know that when you kill a horse, the only way to keep it from rising from the dead is to bury it with a large stone in its mouth?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm assuming I missed.
Oh, are you attacking the
Oh,
cow,
yeah.
cow guy?
Yes.
Yeah, you missed.
Swing and a
man.
miss.
No, what are you doing? The fuck is happening? Okay, there we go.
Chaos.
Couldn't get my window to snap to the position I wanted it to. We're all good now, though. Now it's Saren's turn. No longer being repelled and fairly annoyed with Frank. He's gonna take a swing at you, Frank,
That dick.
with his big ol'
15.
axe.
15. Big old axe hammer.
Okay.
Axmer.
Axmer.
Maximer.
That's right.
Hammocks. His hammocks.
It's hammocks.
Here's hammocks.
Is it a banana hammocks?
Oh.
My God.
Only if we're lucky.
He hits.
I decline that.
I refuse to be hit.
Right. Decline all charges. What's his damage?
He deals 14 damage to you,
Haha.
which
I only
is
take half of that.
half to 7. Yeah.
16 out of 25.
Rightio.
All right.
That brings it to the other skeleton. And, oh,
Scary, spooky skeletons doing skeleton shit. Fighting bitches in the crowd. Try not to get hit.
he is also going to go for Frank.
That dick.
Indeed.
And he misses.
I'm not that upset.
What do you say your AC is?
15. He got a 14. I'm sorry.
He's just gonna miss. It's okay.
He actually hit.
Fucking
Damn it.
shit.
Bad move, skeleton. Bad move.
And he deals
Frank's gonna hug you.
4
Frank's gonna hug
damage,
you hard.
reduced to 2.
2 damage. 14 out of 25.
Oh, snap.
I am now officially bloodied. Am I? No.
No.
No,
I
you're...
got 2 more points of damage. Then I'm bloodied.
Yeah. You technically...
I'm bad at math.
Yeah, you'd be bloodied at 12.
Yeah.
But that makes it freaking Thalcum's turn.
Indeed.
I believe.
I'm ready to see how
Yeah.
low I can roll on the Minotaur.
How low can you go?
The Minotaur.
Roll that again.
Hey, one of those is okay.
Hey,
Both are
they're
okay.
both not terrible.
One of those is probably a hit. So let us see what it'll do at the 8 plus 3. So 10 damage is on the Minotaur.
10 damage. Jeebus!
That's
You do 10 damage to Saren.
Yep, I'm playing his ribs like a xylophone with my quarterstaff.
Are you doing the spooky skeleton song?
Perhaps. I don't know how you can play that on xylophone, but seems like a good idea.
That will make it Starbear's turn.
You right it
You can
is.
do it. Show him your
Alright.
hugging power.
Show them what fort means to you.
I am going to poke at the bear. No, not bear man. Cowman. Again.
Minotaur Tower.
Thank you.
Come on, come together with your hands, save me.
Why are we coming together with your hand? I imagine that hits.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
As long as we're not coming together
19.
with the cow-like hands, we'll be alright.
8 + 4.
19 is a hit.
It's just cow hooves with a weird ass thumb sticking out the side.
Yeah.
Hey,
they're
that's 12
scary.
damages.
That's a lot of damage.
It's only 6.
Yes.
No. It's the 1d8 plus the 1d6.
1d8. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It's 12.
My
I see
weapon
it,
damage
yeah.
is 1d8 plus 4, and then my sneak attack damage is the 1d6.
12. Okay. You did 12 damage, and now it's Godwin's turn. And he's going to...
Finish him, Godwin. Finish him.
yeah,
Do it.
I think that is what he would do.
We believe in you. We don't believe in him.
Oh, snap.
Godwin can do it.
Well, then he
Because if
misses.
he doesn't,
I knew I was right to believe in not him.
No.
who is Godwin
Um,
attacking? And did he roll advantage?
No, he didn't roll advantage, actually.
See?
He actually
Very
hit
fine.
on that first hit. I was just making a joke that he misses because you guys don't believe in him.
Oh, I believe in him. And if he fails, I'm going to throw him at the next skeleton I see.
Oh, shit. He does 9 damage again.
Well done.
That's 4 more than 6.
So,
Yes, it is. Wait, no, it's not. Hold on. Wait a second.
so Starbear comes up, stabs him a couple times, and then the Minotaur actually falls to one knee, and Godwin runs up and shoves his sword into his mouth and out the back of his skull.
Nice job, Godwin. Proud of you.
He did the needful.
He did the needful.
And we're all proud of him, at least for a moment.
Yeah. Well, damn. That's the Minotaur down. That means it is now back to the crystal on the Minotaur's chest pulses a little bit, flickers, and then goes out.
Yeah, that dick.
And that brings Frank. What you gonna do, Frank?
Yeah. There's 2 skeleton dudes, right?
It's one for each arm.
Yeah,
just-
there's still 2 skeletons up, yeah.
I'm going to go hug the shit out of one of them.
Alright.
How close am I to the closest skeleton dude?
They were probably about 5, like, up against the wall behind him, and about 5 feet to either side of him.
Okay. 23 for my hugging. Since they're within 5 feet, I don't have to take any movement before my hug.
Yeah. You hug him.
I grab him and then I want to drag him. My speed is halved if I'm hugging someone and I drag them with me. So I move them 15 feet away from the other one to kind of separate them. And then I'm just gonna stand there and I'm just gonna keep on hugging this guy.
Let's try and beat that lone guy by himself that's not getting any love.
Okay.
That's fine by me too. You can either fight the dude that's up and I'll keep hugging this guy, or
Did you grab the guy to the left or the right?
have either of them been attacked yet?
No.
I'm gonna grab the guy to the left because it's obviously the worst direction of the two.
Okay. I just wanted to know so I knew what they were gonna do. So he's
That's fair.
gonna
I'm
try
grabbing the guy on
and
the left.
break your hold.
Is it his turn?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was the Minotaur's turn after him.
The Minotaur's dead.
Minotaur's dead.
I know, but
And the Minotaur goes after you, Hobbs.
oh, okay.
But the Minotaur's dead.
Yeah.
I got it.
18 that he has to beat.
$18. Let me see. I'm pretty sure he doesn't, but let me double check this.
You don't need to double check. He doesn't.
Fine.
Yeah, he doesn't. He definitely does not.
That's right. Hugging this dude.
Just
he,
hug it out.
he keeps getting hugged. And he shouts out, Zeus!
You better Zooth that shot. I don't know. I was gonna come up with something clever, but it didn't fucking hit me by the time my mouth started going.
Zoof is the dog.
Zooth
Yeah.
is the dog.
He's calling in the dog, the hellhounds.
No Dana, just Zooth.
There it is. You've redeemed.
Redeemed.
Alright,
Okay.
it is
she's done.
Hobbs.
All right. I'm going after the one on the right.
Okay.
And I know that was a miss.
Oh, sorry. I muted myself. That was Ashley, not me.
Right.
you
No, it
go
wa-
up. Yeah,
you
you go.
saw my mouth. It didn't move.
You threw your voice.
I threw my burp. That's it exactly.
Yeah, he throws his shield up, and you just like wrap your knuckles on his shield.
That fucking guy.
That's right.
And now it's oh.
Oh, come on, fucking guy.
And you see Saren's dead body has sort of fallen apart into random bones scattered across the ground. They start to rattle a little bit, and then they settle again and stop moving. And that will bring it to the skeleton Hobbs just missed. And he will try to hit Hobbs. And he is gonna...
14.
14. He misses.
Nice.
He like goes to swing and you just duck under it.
Cat dodge.
Cat dodge. Alright. And that brings it to... Oh. How far away did you say you brought him?
Who are you talking to?
You. You said you drug him like 15
50
feet?
15
Okay.
feet.
So
When I'm dragging a dude, it's half speed.
You see like the red crystal on his chest while you're holding him? like glows, and a green tendril comes out and stretches toward Saren, and it only gets about 5 feet and sort of sits there for a minute and just seeps back into the crystal.
That's right. Put your weird ass green dick away. Ain't no time for that.
That brings it to Falcom.
If I can, as I'm walking over to this skeleton that was to the right, I'm gonna try and kick Saren, part of him this way and part of him that way, away from either of the skeletons. Just kind of a passing, just punt them around.
Just try and get him
Just
about
Power walking through the cow.
like at least 5 feet away from both of them.
Yeah, just punt them around a little bit. Not all in the same direction either. Just kind of spread them out a little bit, just as I walk through, just kicking a little bit left and right.
Okay.
Just desecrate the body a little bit. No big deal.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
I'm planning to steal his crystal later, so it'll be okay.
Yeah, I can say you just use like half your movement with that, so if you wanted to attack, you would just have to attack the one that Hobbs is fighting.
That is acceptable. I will do so. I assume that is going to be good.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, no, that's not bad. 8 damages.
8 damage.
All up on his skeleton body.
Alright. And now it is Starbear.
Oh shit. This skeleton that we're ganging up on, not the one that Chuck's holding on to, but the other one. I'm gonna go give him a love stab.
The best kind of stab.
Indeed.
We don't have an advantage against him,
Nope.
but that should still hit.
Good roll.
Yeah, that'll hit, yeah.
What's my damage is? $11 total damages.
11 to
11.
The same dude.
Yeah, the same one we've been ganging up on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the one I attacked.
He scatters into a pile of bones.
Somebody, when they get the opportunity, should kick him further in the corner.
Alright. That brings it to Godwin.
I'm suspicious of reassembling skeletons.
Yeah.
Well, it seemed like once the horse or cow dude, once we took him out, his crystal died out. So we just kind of.
I don't want him to reassemble or to like Voltron or something like that.
Good point. You know what we can do? We could each take a crystal right up the back door. Keep them very separated.
Put him way up there.
Way up there, Morty.
Way up in there.
I need to hide the seat.
Won't work. It'll just fall out of my ass. I've done this too many times.
Go on, Morty.
It is Godwin's turn. And he's gonna run the fuck over to Frank. And Frank...
Now Tyler can't hear us.
Oh. Okay.
It's a 15.
Well, he comes up...
No, Godwin is hopefully not attacking you, Frank. He's hopefully attacking the skeleton in your
Oh.
room.
But it... Okay.
Yeah.
How
Let's-
badly did Godwin do?
Godwin actually ran up to you, Frank, and
Actually,
put
attacked you
his hand on your back.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, Godwin.
Wobble up a dub dub.
and he gave you cancer.
Wobble-lubba-dub-dub.
Ooh,
How much?
how fancy of a roll! Hang on a minute.
Does
Just
it have butter? Light crust?
Ooh,
a
get that
buttered
King's
roll.
Hawaiian with that honey country crock spread. Very nice.
Yeah, he heals you for 10.
Nice.
10
Yeah.
heals.
Good work, Godwin.
I am now 24 out of 25.
You're a nice boy.
Oh shit, Tyler's back. Watch your mouth.
Did Chuck die?
Nah.
No.
No, he just got healed actually.
He got rubbed
Okay.
Gently
Godwin
caressed.
came and touched me.
inappropriately.
Ooh,
Goosed him.
that's kind of touching.
And Frank liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Frank's an equal opportunity,
Dirty old bastard.
yeah.
Yeah, one of the.
He's not going to judge where the touch comes from as long as the...
Fred lost his hiding space.
Yeah. All right.
That actually brings it back around to Frank.
I'm going to take this dude that I'm hugging, and I'm going to knock his prone. I'm going to use my standard action to move him down to prone. And then I can fucking hold him down at prone.
You might be doing more to him at prone.
Maybe, but at least you guys will all have advantage on your attacks once he's prone. And being grappled and prone means his movement 0. He can't stand back up.
Sounds like an acceptable plan to me.
So, let's see.
Poke him until
That's
he's
a
down.
14 to move him from standing to prone.
Even if we have to go through Frank to get to him.
He seems like his feet just don't work anymore. It's like there's no resistance. He just goes down.
He is a skeleton after all.
So I am holding this dude on the ground so you guys can come up and fucking waylay him with advantage.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Yeah.
So I'm a good fucking team player.
Thanks, Frank.
And that'll bring it to Habs.
Too Old to Twitch has been awfully quiet tonight.
All right, so 14.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna kick him with an unarmed strike.
Yes. I don't know what the deal is.
He probably fell asleep.
4.
Did his old man powers activate?
Probably.
Oh, your
Minor try,
roll
unattractive.
roll to hit was 14.
Yes.
Yeah, that hits. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
And 4 damage.
And 4 damage. Okay.
It's probably all that margarita you had.
Could be. But that was important.
All right.
Very.
And that. Ah.
Now,
Mark.
Ferrith's bones rattle and then settle.
he tries and gives up.
Yeah. And
He submits to
Then-
Frank's dominance.
Zarak's crystal does that weird tendrily thing again. Didn't listen to you, but then seeps back into the crystal again.
Damn straight. Put that dog lipstick away.
Oh no. Never-
Whatever that means.
Sorry. I forgot my own rules for crystals. It actually heals him for 2.
That flying Dutch oven.
That's right.
And that brings it to Falcom.
Indeed. I'm ready to poke him with a stick. But just in case I do better, I didn't. He's gonna take 5 more stickins.
Frank's already topping him. You ain't got to stick him anymore.
You're right.
So you did 2 damage rolls, or oh no, 2 attacks. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
goddamn.
one was so low it looks like a damage
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah. 5 damage. Okay. He's still
I was
squirming.
really hoping to go up like the Mighty Ducks and just, slap stick him in, but it didn't work.
Knuckle puck.
Mm-hmm.
That means it's Starbear's turn.
Oh shit! There's the one dude left.
I like how you just went along with that.
I want to poke him. I'm gonna roll the second one to see if I do any better. Yeah, that's better.
There you go.
Yeah, oh, that'll hit.
Oh, not 3 L's. Nine damages.
9 damages. And
Oh, you got sneak attack, don't you?
Yeah.
you feel yourself fall toward the floor, Frank, as the bones stop holding
Oh, they give
themselves
out?
together.
Mm.
And then you feel a little bit of a vibration underneath you. And then it stops.
Oh, saucy.
Mm.
And then you suddenly hear... well, is there anything you want to do?
Sorry,
Let's try and get us some red crystals.
Yeah. I mean,
You-
I'm mainly concerned with standing up and dusting myself off.
Okay.
Oh, I need to check on Steve.
Now he worries about
Francis?
Francis.
You can go check
my
on
bad.
Francis.
I'm gonna go check on Francis.
Francis is
Let's try this again.
under a large pile of minotaur bones.
He needs whiskey.
My
I might
friend,
need a second 'cause my sound just decided it's done doing sound things.
we can still hear you though.
Did you guys ever heal him after you bashed his
Sure.
head against the floor?
We
Which
bashed
guy?
Steve's head against the floor.
Mhm.
Francis.
Francis.
No,
No.
nobody has any healing.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm gonna swear. Like, my friend, I've avenged your death.
He comes back and
These-
says, "What's my name?"
I mean,
These cow skeletons will cause you no more grief. Completely ignoring the fact that it's mostly my fault that he's dead. Is the stairs are back open, right?
yeah.
Are there any windows?
You do notice that, like, Francis is not responding to anything you're saying.
I feel like I know when someone's dead.
Yeah. He's dead.
Are there any windows? here?
No, there's no windows, and now that you guys stand up and start looking around, you hear a somewhat soothing voice that seems to just be echoing throughout the entire temple. It says,
Oh.
Volf. And
Well, that.
it suddenly goes dark again.
Oh, good.
And then you hear that stone grinding on stone sound once more.
Did I manage to get any of those crystals picked up off of the dead guys?
No, you wouldn't have had a chance to do that before this happened.
Okay. Are the dead guys still there?
Everything went dark, so you're not sure.
Can I cast bonfire in the middle-ish of the room?
You cast bonfire, and you don't really see anything. This seems to
Not even the
be like
bonfire?
no, it seems to be like a magical type of darkness. But after a few seconds, you hear the voice come in again and say, Voth. And light comes back. It's a very dim light. And as you start to look around, it would appear that you're now on the top of the temple. The only way that you really know this is that it's a stone platform, same texture as the stone that you've seen in here. But there are no edges. And as you look out over the edge of the temple, there's no grass or wilderness out beyond. All you see around you is stars. And there's like a purplish, brownish ring that goes around you guys, far out into the distance. And you look to one of the sides, and there's a large, like a planet with sorts of fire coming out of it in different areas. And
Am I still cradling Francis?
yeah.
Okay.
And you hear a voice suddenly cut through the silence as you're looking around. And below what you can visually see as the planet, there's an elf standing there in front of what appears to be a throne of sorts. And you're looking around this platform now, and there's a few more statues like you've seen. And the throne is on top of a clear platform that seems to have a rune of some sort underneath it. It's faintly glowing. And the elf is very tall, wearing light purple robes with dark purple designs of vines and flowers on it with gold trim. And his face looks almost, you would describe it as perfect, like he's used magic to remove any flaws.
Give himself a facelift and a little bit of Botox.
Yeah. And he says, my champions. And champions you are. It was originally planned for you to die on the first floor of this temple, and then you would arise here in front of me, and I would explain my plan to you. But no matter, we've simply traded my theatricalities for your impressions, and you've certainly made those on me. Your power is far greater than I had anticipated. It will be much easier for you to complete the tasks that you will be undertaking on my behalf.
Excuse me.
Oh, great.
He definitely seems
Hey.
visibly annoyed that you're interrupting him.
Hey, from one good-looking dude to another. Your plans weren't like our buddy Francis died. If that makes you feel any better, he fell in battle. We avenged him, though.
Yes, I see your goblin friend.
So if I catch your drift, you're bringing him back.
I fail to see how he is essential to the tasks you will be carrying out later.
He's our friend.
If it makes you feel better. And he
I got
puts his hand out like this, and there's like a faint glow on his hand. And Francis sort of stirs in your arms a little bit.
How long will it be before you kill him again?
I'm like, Steve, you're alive, and I give him a hug.
And his head explodes. Because my name is not Steve.
And I set Francis down next to me. I pat him on the head and give him a thumbs up.
And then put the robe
Okay.
back
Point
on.
at the weird elf dude.
And you, as you point at the weird elf dude, you look up and you realize that as he lifted his hand and his hand glowed faintly, directly behind him is now standing the skeletal minotaur that you guys just killed.
No,
Hey.
he did come
Hey.
back.
Hey there, don't make me throw fucking Steve at you again.
From where?
And to his sides, to the minotaur's sides, are Garros and Vuk on their skeletal horses.
I pick Steve back up. Francis.
Preparing
I
to
pick
throw
Francis
him.
And
back.
Thank you.
the other four are farther to their sides. And,
Yeah, I pick Francis back up. And I kind of cock my arm back.
You need to tie him up and start like spinning him over your head.
you notice, though, when they appear behind him, they appear to have either grown in power or before when you fought them they were not as powerful as they actually are, because now they are wearing, instead of hardened leather, they're all wearing full plate.
Are they glowing blue?
No, they are.
Oh,
they
shit.
themselves are not glowing blue, but the in their eyes, like the skeletal warhorses before had fire in their eyes. Now all of them have fire in their eyes. And
Dang, the one he's
the Minotaur is even wearing full plate. And
Fucking horsey bastard.
and the elf speaks again and says, "My name is Ferenic."
Can you spell
Nick.
that, please?
It's not my name. There are a few things I need you to do for me, but
Sorry, excuse me. Can you spell your name?
it's Ferenik.
Nick. Oh, that's misspelled.
Oh, it's Ferengi.
Ferengi.
Hi, Ferengi.
But he says, as you can see, things are well under control here.
put Francis back down.
He raises his hand and goes like this, and you all feel like a sharp momentary bead of pain in your chest. And then it subsides.
He raises his fist, and then
yeah, you cut out.
Yeah, he raises his fist, and you all feel a momentary bead of pain in your chest.
Oh, it's a heart attack.
We ate at Chipotle earlier today.
I clutch my arm.
And everything goes black for all of you.